My stepdaughter ran away from the birthday party I threw for her. I'm not the oop. This was posted by U indication 29 in R. True off my chest. Original. The 4th of December 22. My stepdaughter ran away from the birthday party I threw for her. I, 35F, have been married for 7 years to my husband, 45 meters, who is a single father to my stepdaughter, Lucy, 15F. Also, I have a son from a previous relationship, Toby, 10 meters. In these 7 years, Lucy never recognized us as family, and when she introduces us, we are Dad's wife and Dad's wife's son. Birthdays are very important to me. Ever since Toby was born, I've thrown giant birthday parties for him. That didn't change after I married my husband, and I thought about doing it for Lucy as well. But she refused. She refuses every year, and everything related to her birthday is banned from the house. Since she is turning 15 this year, I decided to throw her a surprise party. We organized it with Toby. Invitations to her classmates, family and close friends, games, karaoke, catering and decorations. Not even my husband knew. I took the day off from work and Toby skipped school to fix everything. At night, my husband and Lucy arrived. They have dinner alone for her birthday. And we yelled, "Surprise!" They didn't look happy, but I assumed it was because of the surprise. My husband didn't say anything to me and Lucy disappeared almost immediately. I assumed to go talk to her friends. The party was amazing. Everyone had fun. The games were a hit and overall I had a great time. When bringing the cake to sing happy birthday, I called for Lucy, but she wasn't in the party. We looked for her around the house, but she wasn't there, and neither was my husband. After half an hour of trying to call them both on their cell phones, the mood got ruined and everyone left. The two returned after midnight and didn't felt guilty about leaving. I immediately asked them why they left. Lucy didn't say anything and went to her bedroom. And my husband told me to calm down. He explained that Lucy wasn't feeling well, so they went to the beach. I scolded him for not telling me, but he just shrugged and said, "You were too busy enjoying the party to notice," and went to sleep. I don't understand why they both disrespected me like that. I invested a lot of time and money in the party and they haven't even apologized for leaving. It's been 3 days and the two act as if nothing happened. When I try to talk about it, Lucy looks at me like I'm crazy and my husband doesn't call her out on it. I'm tired of her indifference. I threatened my husband to take Toby and leave if they didn't open about it. But he, surprise, shrugged and told me to calm down. I love them both, but this party disaster has made me believe it's not reciprocated and I'm seriously considering getting a divorce. Update. The 13th of December 22. Update. My stepdaughter ran away from the birthday party I threw for her. It's been a very difficult week and I thought I'd update you on it. I appreciate all the comments and they were helpful to me in realizing several things. The first is that the party was never really for Lucy. You see, this year I asked my husband to throw me a birthday party. I had high expectations and it turned out to be a small gathering with less than 10 people. No decorations and a supermarket cake since my husband started planning 3 days before. This party was a redemption for me and I admit it. The second thing is how intrusive I've been with Lucy. But I've been in that girl's life for 7 years. I watched her grow up and I love her. So it's not easy for me to see how she ignores me. How she rejects my son and the lack of love that she has for us. I apologized to her and she didn't say anything. 2 days after my first post, a woman called saying that Lucy didn't attend her therapy session that week. I asked my husband about it and he admitted that she has social anxiety, which made her uncomfortable being at a crowded party. So they left. That broke my heart. I asked my husband why he didn't tell me and he said, "She didn't want me to tell you. So I didn't." I couldn't believe it. Last Friday, I got the bill for the party. It was more expensive than I thought. Around 5 figures. And I discussed it with my husband. He couldn't believe that I spent so much and he immediately stipulated that he won't give me a penny since it was my idea and I did it without anyone's permission. We fought about it since I don't have that much and he was adamant. He told me that with that money we could have renovated the house or had a family trip and it's my problem. Upon insisting, he said something along the lines of, "We weren't even at your stupid party. So stop bothering me." We fought about it. I yelled at him that Lucy will never see us as family or see me as a parent if he acts like that. He said that he didn't marry me looking for a new mom for Lucy. And that if I keep trying to meddle in her business and doing stupid things, quoting the party, then we're done. Because he's sick of my stupidity and that I embarrassed them. That was it for me. So I took my son and we left. I haven't received a single call from him. I saw on social media that they went out to dinner. Lucy quoted, "A good family time," and they both looked happy. It's clear that they don't care about us. Toby is inconsolable over all of this and so am I. My mom insists that I find a divorce lawyer. But I think I'm pregnant. Not confirmed yet. And I don't want to raise another child with an absent father. Reminder, I'm not the oop. The craziest part to me is that the stepdaughter refuses parties every year. And the op decided that it's a good idea to make her have one. Then op gets mad when she has to pay for the party that no one but her wanted. 3 paragraphs into the update. Wow, she's finally developing some self-awareness and contrition. Maybe she finally gets it and can repair her relationships with her husband and Lucy. Paragraphs 46. Wow. Guess not. We fought about it since I don't have that much money. What? I guess she must have hired an event planner for the price to hit her after the fact. They obviously saw this lady coming a mile off. I am guilty every day of making financial decisions I regret later. But it's usually getting a cheeky McDick's. Not spending $10,000. Assumed. Currency unknown. I did not have. Seems like this was never much a family ever. The whole family situation is a disaster tbh. My stepdaughter has consistently refused to let me throw her a birthday party for years. This year I threw one anyway and made it a surprise so she wouldn't have a chance to refuse this time. She disappeared and nobody noticed despite her being the literal birthday girl. But overall I had a great time. Quote, "This woman has the self-awareness of a slug." This is my favorite kind of BORU post, the kind where the op is so clearly in the wrong, but just can't see it. It's mystifying. The girl doesn't like celebrating her birthday. So op throws her a surprise party. Op admits the party was only partially for her stepdaughter, mostly for herself, to show her husband how to throw a real birthday party after hers wasn't good enough for her. When stepdaughter doesn't like the party, like she said she wouldn't on previous birthdays, suddenly it's disrespectful to op. Somehow spends around $10K on this unwanted surprise party. Tries to make it her husband's problem. Stepdaughter makes it clear she doesn't want to celebrate birthdays. Op is somehow flabbergasted that she has social anxiety, magic pregnancy feelings to try and keep the hook in. She can't even type out her own story without making herself seem like a self-absorbed, entitled villain, and just can't see it. It's perfect. Chef's kiss. I can't fathom how Oop can be married and be kept so far in the dark about what's going on in her relationship without it being intentional from either her or her husband. Do they even talk to each other? Sure, sounds like they don't listen to each other. Hell. It sounds like they barely like each other before the birthday even happened. How did it take until the cake was coming out to notice the person the party was for wasn't there? Reddit makes me feel like a really together person. Is it just me, or does this read like Oop is Latina and the birthday party was supposed to be a mix between a regular birthday party and a quinceañera? Apologies if I spelled it wrong. TLDR of this post. Me. I wonder how many of the guests were actually for the stepdaughter and how many for her. Since it was redo of her birthday party, I just feel sorry for her son. Now he is alone with her again. Oop seems to have an accountability problem. Everyone is wrong but her, even though she admits she spent over thousands of dollars on a party for her stepdaughter that was truly her own event disguised. If someone asks you not to do something and you choose to do so as a surprise, you should not be surprised when they do not like it. Oop kept pushing and prodding a clear boundary until the relationship became irretrievably damaged. If this is real, I don't know how someone tries for 7 years to get someone to like you. I would have disengaged instantly. And try again occasionally for a year. And then give up. What she has been doing is insanity. How do you love someone that doesn't like you? She has a son. Focus on him. Birthdays are very important to me. This is the 4th sentence in the entire post. And TBH. You could really just stop reading here. Because you know exactly how this story is going to play out. And you aren't going to be wrong. This oop must have been shredded in the comments under the original posts. Was anyone else waiting for this poor kid to have had some sort of trauma near her birthday? JFC. IDK how anyone would think forcing a teenager to do something against their will and known preferences would end well? I honestly hope Oop isn't pregnant and husband and his daughter can have a peaceful life far away from her insanity. I feel bad for Toby. Oop is so self-centered. But he is stuck with her as a single parent. I kind of wonder if this personality of hers is why her stepdaughter does not want to get close to them. I'm wondering what happened to the birth mother. I don't know why, but I have a feeling something bad happened around the same time as Lucy's birthday. It is a bit weird that she isn't mentioned.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.